It would be a lovely start to plant some pebbles in the garden. Hope to grow a planet large that floats around in our backyard. And yes, your family still could visit. We haven't left the solar system. If they request consent to land, we'll accept if we are wearing pants. But most days,
Hello. It has been it's been a hot minute since we did one of these. I thought I'd jump more or less straight into it. Yeah, I mean Lou was so early that they didn't actually show up on my chat this time, which is I think a new land speed record. I'm not sure, but it's it's very cool. Hey, Quill. Yeah, so as it says in the title, today we'll be making some emotes because I am still in the middle of well, actually, in the minute, I'm in the middle of a secret project, a commission, which I'm very happy with how it's going. About halfway through it, so that's today and tomorrow's work. And I'm hoping the animation that I may or may not be working on, that may or may not come out on the 24th of June, will either be ready sometime Thursday afternoon, meaning we'll do something else for the stream, or it might be done on Friday, and either way we'll do something else for the stream. So yeah, right now we're going to be doing some emotes. Let me bring up my guy. Like this. There he is. Man versus B-Day. Jenny, explain to me Man versus B-Day right now, please. Go back into drawing for the first time in like a decade. Hey, that's really cool. What are you drawing? Have you got anything, any kind of project you're working on, or any kind of piece you're working on in particular? And then to interrupt myself as well, it's worth saying I've been on the Discord, for anyone that isn't there, our server Discord, and mentioned that I'm replacing some emotes today, and we've come up with a few ideas. Man versus B. I've not heard of it, but cool. I'll try and work in a way of referencing that maybe. Did a portrait of my son. That's not great, but I'm proud of it doing my son. That's really cool. It's all about practice. Yeah, so on the Discord, I mentioned that we're going to be replacing some emotes or adding some new emotes, and we came up with a few ideas. And I'm first of all, Purple Puppet coming up with a flower crown idea, absolutely, because we want a wholesome emote at some point. We've got about 6 ideas and not 6 spaces though, so we are going to have to figure out what's being used and what's not. The one that I am confident is being used though is your favourite and mine, the piss emote. We might do poll. Honestly, I might just kind of decide it myself potentially. And it's worth saying as well, as Alien has just linked, they are doing, or he's doing an Agi canvas, which will be very cool. And last time, I can't remember what stream we were doing last time, but last time we held one of these, it was very fun. Hey, Meme of Memeland. Hey, Coyote Bird. And hey, Evil Master Pig. Sorry, I don't think I said so. But hello, everyone. Right, I need to get up a reference of the piss emote, ideally. And I don't know if I have that on my computer, so I'm just going to open up Discord to find that somewhere. So for the poll, because I don't... Hold on. Okay, cool, thank you. I didn't see the options. I did panic a bit. That was going to have to be like, actually, I just said... Will it be like a Calvin pissing sort of deal, like those truck stickers? You really did get me, Alien. Thank you for that. I need to find a reference for piss. Which again, if you're not in the in the piss cord, that won't mean a lot. But let's find him. I think we settled that piss was a him. I'm not sure. If anyone, you're gonna hear Discord notifications for a bit because I can't remember how to silence them. If anyone has Piss Boy in the, or not Piss Boy, sorry, if anyone has Piss in the Discord, if someone could drop that in the Discord so I can get that up as a reference. I know it sounds really dumb because when you see the actual reference, there's not a great deal to kind of need as a reference, but even still. Okay, so the poll ended, and it was a dead heat between piss, and obviously piss. So, well, I guess that decides that. Whoops! I've accidentally just joined a voice chat as well on Discord. I'm really not on it at the minute. Okay, either way. You know what? I'm gonna send it. Everyone, chill out, hang out, maybe talk about the weather if the mood takes you. I'll be right back. Okay, lovely stuff. I found piss, which is how I intend to introduce anything I ever do again. So this is piss for anyone that isn't part of the piss cord. He is very nice. He's very cute. He's very sweet. We did go through quite a lot of different iterations of piss, and I didn't like 90% of them. But yeah, he's cute, but also despairing, I think is probably the easiest way to describe him in one word. So let's clean let's clean piss up a bit, shall we? Because I want to make a proper emote out of him. Okay. But yeah, this secret project I've been working on, for the last weekend. I'm very, very excited for a couple of people to see. It's not something that's going to go up on my channel, so it's not necessarily one that everyone's going to see. But if anyone kind of actively seeks it out, which I know a few of you do, it's very good, and I'm very happy with how much I've done in how little time, essentially. I'm starting to get a little bit more. I don't know if confidence is the right word, but I'm getting more kind of. I'm challenging myself more to do more kind of interesting, dynamic animations in a short amount of time, which is good, and I should really do it more, but I won't. Okay. Let's go for a radial gradient. Right. Yeah, I've not really planned this out at all, which is fine, because that's, I would say, standard, par for the course at this point. But I've also not been doing, that's a lie. I was going to say I've not been doing much drawing today, but that isn't true. So I've not really got any excuses, but I will keep trying to make them. I do wonder, I don't know if anyone knows this, do Twitch emotes kind of recognize transparency? Or alpha channels, I think it comes under. So I'm just wondering whether to make piss slightly transparent. That's art, baby. I'm gonna make him a little bit. I'm gonna make him a little bit transparent just to see. Oops, not like that. Just in case it does. 158. Cool. Well, now I don't like him. I'm so very sorry to interrupt whatever this stream is. I've just got a message from my partner saying that one of her friends is going to be on a TV show tonight. And it's just a very weird, out of context message to get. But if anyone's based in the UK, I know one of the contestants on Pointless tonight, apparently. So that's very cool. I'm going to let everyone into a little trick of the trade. I have a folder full of full of body parts. So I'm gonna bring in some Griffin eyes for Piss Boy. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, it was weird, but I'm looking forward to seeing if they're for the amount of time I've known them, they seem intelligent. So it's going to be interesting to see how they do. So Piss Boy's a little bit like, that's not like a dead black, but at the same time, I drew this on my phone, and I'm sure I just used like a white transparent layer just to kind of lighten the whole thing a bit. Let's increase that a little bit. Oh, that's awful. I love it. Cool. Right, we'll do that. Something like that. I think that looks... Yeah, that's cursed. That's what we're after. Lovely. Might make that a little bit more translucent as well. Lovely. Okay, let's add some eye bags just to really capture that nothing matters in this world. I am a ball of piss kind of energy, which I think we all like. I don't think that's just like me. This is definitely like a self-insert. This is. I'm sure there's a better term for it, but this is my OC. A little bit bigger just to match the original piss. This next like 5 minutes is going to be full of sentences that I really don't want to be on the internet forever, but I don't think I've got much choice in that right now. Lovely. Okay, let's change that a little bit. Does it need to be a bit yellower? This is the worst. I really don't like this. Okay. Gonna make the outline a little bit thicker as well. I mean, one thing I could have done as well, which I'm not going to do, so I shouldn't really be saying this because it's gonna, people are gonna want this. But I could have made this like the channel reward, like icon. So instead of spending channel points or blots, I think I call it on here, ink blots maybe. Could have just spent piss. He's quite tall actually. Cool. I'm just going to move this all onto one layer so he can fit in his great gangly arms and legs. Lovely. What an awful, awful, awful thing. Like, I defy anyone to look at this boy and tell me they've not felt like him for a significant period of time, I'm going to say. Okay. This one's not hugely technical, I would say. So I think that's pretty much done. I think that's pretty much our boy. Lovely. Well, he's going to take the free space. I said again in it is a bit of a glow up, isn't it? He's lovely. So there's a free slot at the minute for emotes, and he is going to take up that. But we are going to be replacing more as well. So there's another one which is going to be taken up by he. Who again is similarly to Piss, a bit of a Discord mascot from an excellent game of I think it was Gartic we played at some point. I can't credit who made he. I will find out who before I do upload him, but he is very important to me. But yeah, we need some more. So we've got one animated slot as well. It could have been Brian. That might be a good shout. But yeah, we need to think of some other stuff to put on. We're going to replace one of the shouty emotes because we have a good few amount of shouty ones. I've just realised I've got the chat so I can say what I mean. But we have two gamer emotes and one of them doesn't really get used on the right, so I'm going to replace that one. So yeah, we need to come up with some ideas. I've got the cold me on the first frame, which I'm just going to copy over to the third frame. So if it involves the deep bluing head, we've got that ready to go. The suggestions we had in the Discord were like a kind of wholesome version of me, just for kind of like, I don't know. I don't know when we'd use it, but wholesome emotes are always good. So Purple Puppet, for example, suggested that we used a flower crown for that. Yeah, we need a piss out emote as well for the end of streams, and I don't really know how that would go. A good animated one could be the Julia's one panel comic reading sound. So that already is one. It's not of Julia because I don't feel particularly good about the idea of like having, there you go, about having like them in the emotes. I know that sounds really dumb, but like I don't want to use their likeness, I guess. I think Lou suggested having the glasses get bigger and bigger. I think could be a good one. I think Lou also suggested Deep Blue Kermit. I think is quite a nice idea. And yeah, that's kind of what we got at the minute. I need to know kind of how we would use Piss Out or how Piss Out would look. But I do like Kerm. I like the idea of a deep blue Kermit, if nothing else, to remind me of one of the sweetest moments. I think post-stream where someone had drawn fan art of me as Kermit the Frog, and that was, or Kermit the Frog as me, and that was a very sweet moment because it was the second time I think I'd ever got any fan art, and yeah, I liked it. I think we're gonna crack on with Piss Out though, and if anyone has any ideas how to draw the Piss Out ending for these streams, I think I'm gonna start off by just cleaning up the original drawing of me and making it vaguely piss coloured. Is my first thought. Some people. So we actually have a master controller version for me now. And for anyone that's been watching closely, they might know why, but I'm not going to say. So I'm going to use that as a way of making sure I'm picking the right colour, because this one originally is gone. Easy. What's happening on the Agi at the minute? Has anyone got the link to it? 'Cause it might be a while back. I want to have a look at what everyone's doing. Oh, actually, I found it. There you go. Thank you, Ailey. Oh, this is. I enjoy this. I also enjoy having he in the bottom right as like a consistent. I enjoy the piss verse. Thank you very much, whoever's the first to set up the piss verse. Also, I really enjoy me in a. Yes, thank you. I can only imagine that's Purple Puppet. Thank you, Purple. I will add it into consideration. But it's very sweet. Let's freeze up, or unfreeze. Let's thaw out the hair. If you're on Haji, consider naming your layer a username so we can see who drew that. That's a good idea, really. I've got a kind of vague idea for how I'm gonna do the piss out emote. I'm gonna try and capture what I think is kind of general consensus at the minute. I'm going to capture what is my mood when I'm saying piss out, which is unsure shame. I think is the usual attitude I have towards the new signing out. We could always do a few more than you have slots for. Have them take turns. Yeah, that's a good idea. And like you say, for the sake of the piss chord, that helps as well. There's a good chance we'll do another emote stream on Thursday, I think, for the amount of emotes that we have to create and fill space for. I wonder if the body stayed when I deleted it. Hold on, let me try. Because I want to have me kind of waving off as well. Okay, I need to steal the default hand as well. Sorry if anyone can hear the shouting outside my flat, by the way. It's very distant to me, but I can never tell how much is like picked up on the microphone. Yeah, what do we think about rainbow piss? Because I mean, I think maybe importantly, it's worth me saying that I'm straight, so I don't want to like co-opt pride. Like, I know it's not co-opting pride; it's still supportive, but I also don't want to look like I'm doing the corporate thing of being like, yeah, pride, am I right? Like fellow people. But if there's a demand for it, then we can always do that as well. My rainbow piss Discord and wrote strongly influential. Yeah, I presumed. I thought it was. It felt like too good a coincidence to not be pride. I can't sorry for it. Yeah, a little bit that as well. Okay, good. There is... Okay, we can hear the distant screams, then that's fine. Okay. Don't want just the hand, maybe? If I just... take out of it all together. I don't know if the disembodied hand is actually worse, but let's find out. No, I don't think I like that. I think that's worse. think I don't like that. It's a bit Rain Man. Is it any better on this side? Yes, it is better on that side actually. Okay. Cool. Right, I'm gonna do that then. I think I am gonna keep it, isn't it? Like a disembodied hand though. What? I don't think it ever went anywhere, or if it did, it's not finished yet. But at one point, there was going to be a Deep Blue Ink stream bingo, which I never got around to reading all the suggestions, but I did see loud seagull noises and then distant sirens. I'm glad that a lot of the the staples of this stream is just bad audio in general. I can only apologise, but also I don't think there's much I can do about it, short of asking Patreon for more money so I can. The bottles being thrown out noise is also important. Yeah, I think short of me asking everyone on Patreon to triple what they're donating so I can move out. I think that might be asking a little bit much, but who knows? It's always worth asking. I'm gonna chop off a bit more of the wrist. Good. Thank you, Purple Puppet. Yeah, I think that's something I do. To be honest, that's something I do even when I'm not streaming. If I'm not singing to myself or something like that, I tend to just kind of I don't know why it was in my head that like you couldn't hear that. It is immersive, and I've got the window closed in a minute, so it could have been a much louder fight that we heard outside. I might open the window in a bit though, because it's getting a little bit toasty. I'm sure Britishisms was on that bingo card as well, for the amount of excellent dialect I'm teaching all of you Yanks, all of our cousins across the pond. Am I right? I think one thing that I am glad that I don't do, and I'm confident someone's going to tell me this is wrong, that I do it. I was worried at one point that all I was going to do was constantly go, just from past experiences at school and college and uni. Well, I did it just then, but I'm not great at, or I wasn't great during presentations at leaving silences for the sake of sounding confident. Okay. The piss pose is ready. Womp. Okay, need to get rid of all these icicles. I know it's a fairly empty kind of topic of discussion for obvious reasons, but I am very excited for everyone to see whatever's happening on the 24th of June. It's very good. It's very excited about it. For people on Patreon, I will be uploading whatever it is on there first as well. What I'm probably going to do though, there's going to be a handful of people that very obviously know what it's going to be on the 24th. I think for all the people, mainly I'm thinking on YouTube, like of the subscribers and stuff that don't know what it is, I don't think I'm going to kind of advertise the Patreon post, or if I am going to advertise it, I'm going to kind of censor it so you can't actually see what it is that's going up. So I'll just be like, new animation on Patreon, but then not say the title of the animation. Just because I kind of want to keep it secret for 24th. I want to build that hype, baby. Or maybe I won't. I'm trying to decide at the minute, but I'm very excited, one way or the other. Do I want to use this piss for the piss out? Whoops, don't like that, I don't. I haven't got like a very good memory of like who definitely knows what it's gonna be, because like there's a handful of people that I am like 99% sure know what it is, or if those people don't know, I think they are willfully trying to think that it's going to be something else, which it's not. I'm afraid I can't remember, Coyote, if you are one of the people that should know what it's going to be. And for all those that I'm fairly confident know, I'm very, very happy for you to keep stum as it is. But yeah, it's going to be good. Might make a different one of these where it's not see-through, because there's too many layers. Grab that one. Let's see if that works. Cool, it does. I've made life a little bit tricky for myself by trying to like add shading onto something that's already gradiented, but should work, hopefully, maybe. Alien's done a thing. That's scary. Hold on, let me have a look. Can I open this alien on stream? It won't open like on visual, but like it's not gonna just scream, is it? Oh, sick. It's a virtual bingo card. Thank you very much, Alien. Oh, God. I mean, really, I shouldn't look at this. I don't want to influence it, but thank you very much, Alien. That's very cool. Let's go for this one. It's a good one. And we can add as much daft shite on there as is needed, as and when. Okay, let's add some nice piss shaded mouth colours. Oh god. Oh dear. I need to stop. I need to be stopped. Cool. Lovely. It's that one for the hand, which should be... What's up here, is it? It is sunset coloured piss. I think it's quite pleasant, personally. Feel free to find me on that. Actually, I've changed my mind. I hate it. Should be that one for the hair. I'd say I've slapped this together a lot faster than I thought I was going to. I did wonder if this one was going to be... Oh god, I hate it. Thank you, nonsense. I'm not on a right project. Thank you, Alien. I'm not on the right project to add these now, but I'm going to write these down. So next time I'm on a project where that palette is opened, we can have piss shaded mouth colours. Can't be mad at anyone else for that. That was me. I need to stop. Like, I need to stop halfway through what I know is going to be a horrid sentiment. buff piss is very good. I'm just going to take a call. I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. First of all, I need to go and check out Buff Piss. Oh, Buff Piss is very good. Thank you, whoever did Buff Piss. And hey, Rebecca Roney, thank you for joining us. And thank you for such a strong opening. Yeah, we're making some new emotes for the stream, and some people are on Agi. I'm not going to remember. I was going to ask again how everyone else pronounce it, but I'm not going to remember, so I'm just going to keep stumbling over it every time instead. They're doing that at the same time, which is very cool. And it's a pissiverse at the minute, which is fine, I guess. Alien, that doesn't help, and you know it. Don't know whether this can be overdoing if I do it for each finger, but let's have a look. Whoop. Oh, it's awful. Cool, we'll keep it. Right, and let's do the hair as well. Proper piss provides peak piss performance is very good. I also like, you may not like it, but this is peak piss. Is this piss too shiny? Potentially? I don't know. It's not good. One way or the other, I'm not happy with it. Go all the way. Whoop. Whoop. Cool. Well, I hate it, but we've done it. Thank you, everyone. Right, let's fill in the eyebrows a little bit, because I think they want to look a little bit lighter than they are at the minute. Yep, good. Well, that clearly saved it. Go harder, go piss. Fantastic. Okay, right. We have two new emotes. We have Piss Boy himself. Should Piss Boy have an outline? Like a proper, like a black outline? Hold on, let's change. Yeah, I'd prefer that, actually. Sorry to make a big decision at the end like that, but I think I prefer him with a bit of an outline like that. Cool, lovely. Right, so we've done piss out, we've done piss. We have, I think, a wholesome one. Thank you, Rebecca Roney. He is the unofficial, official, non-canon mascot of the Piss Cord, and we have all sinned for his creation. I think we'll do a wholesome one next. I think we have to. The problem is that I keep forgetting as well that I don't like change the colors. Like I just kind of, as in like I edit the colors, but I don't make new colors. So the cold one is now ruined, but that's fine. I'm just gonna bring in me again for the fourth frame. What? No wait, not that one. Let's go for that one. That's better. And we've modded there. Go hard, go piss. Thank you. Gonna write that down. I very nearly, this was a fun, terrifying moment when I was on the phone. I nearly used an ink pen on my Wacom because I was distracted and very nearly made a costly mistake, which I have nearly made it every week since I've owned this. Which would be very cool, but I'm glad I didn't. But I'm absolutely confident that I will at some point. So I look forward to that, and I can only hope that it's on stream at some point so I can at least monetize my misery. No, it's not everyone's piss boy, and I understand that. And I wanna lean away from piss being piss boy, because this is just piss. I'm gonna thin out the outline a little bit. It's a bit too round. I know that sounds dumb, but like normally like the circles that I do are hand drawn. Let's just grab some vectors. There we go, that's better. Perfect. Now he looks homemade. This is a handmade piss. Piss fella's pretty good. I quite like piss fella. I like piss lad. The problem is once you add a second word, it sounds like it's explicitly trying to be like it's explicitly trying to be a piss boy rip off, and it's not meant to be, but at the same time, maybe that adds to it. I don't know. Look at this boy though. When you want this boy on a stamp. Anyway, let's get rid of the cover hair because that's not needed right now. Let's use the master controller. What was this going to be? Oh yeah, it's going to be a wholesome one. So that's, I mean, he's most of the way there. I don't know what it is about this, and I don't know if anyone's here that uses Toon Boom and can put me out of my misery. For some reason, the way I've made this character rig, I can't think of a way of explaining it, but basically the head should pivot on this point, and it does this with loads of different body parts as well. For some reason, when it pivots, it decides to stretch as well, or like squash and stretch. And I'm sure it's something that I'm missing, like a kinematic output or something like that. But this is driving me nuts. And I'm kind of manually working my way around it at the minute. But it's something I would like to fix at some point in the future. Because I don't have that problem with any other rigs that I have. But for some reason, just that one. Maybe that is just how physics works. Maybe Toon Boom is in the right and I'm just mistaken. But I wish it didn't. I would rather it didn't, if it could, possibly. Right, let's get rid of the body and the arms. And let's make this as wholesome as possible. That's physics, baby. Oops. Okay. Maybe there is just a black hole just off screen. Could be that. I've not considered that. Maybe just eyes closed. Maybe that's nicer. I think that's nicer. I'm going to exaggerate the little cute mouth as well. Nope, it's creepy. Okay, never mind. Right, how are we going to do this? Let's get rid of let's make it a bit thinner. I want it to be like an exaggerated cute face without it being creepy. And maybe that's too much to ask. Maybe it was fine what it was before. Okay. It is a bit of a face. Wholesome's definitely what we're after. I'm not sure if we're there yet. I feel like we could go more wholesome. And I definitely think a flower crown is the right direction. There's just something about the smile, it's not quite chubby cheeked enough. Okay, that's better. I think it was the height. I think that was the issue. Yeah, the flower crown was suggested by Purple Puppet. I think the blushes is a very good idea. Let's add some blushes. This feels really... well, I'll let you all into a secret. Something that I'm doing that will go up on the 24th of June, which, as I say, some of you definitely know what it is, some of you don't. It has felt very... what is the... Thank you, Purple. Let me have a look at the Aggie. It's been very self-indulgent what I'm working on at the minute. And it's not bad, but it is that. Lovely. Okay. Thank you very much, Purple. I think maybe I'm going to use the flower crown from Midsummer. Let's have a look. Oh no, that's too much flower. Never mind. Yeah, I think this should maybe be the face of a man smelling freshly baked cookies. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't know if I want it to go like kind of across the forehead or above, like kind of behind the head, like whether it should kind of... Hold on, let me just start drawing on the forehead and then I'll make a decision from there. Yeah, I've not seen it, but I understand it's a really wholesome movie, isn't it? Like, the flowers are very pretty. I think it's wholesome. No one's helped me, actually. I think it's wholesome. I don't do a great deal of flower drawings. So, like, just show of hands. Do you think I should do the flowers kind of across the forehead like this, or kind of behind the head, like this? I guess that looks more like a kind of hat. I think it should kind of be a front in front of it, but I could be wrong. Maybe just one across the ear. That's pretty. Yeah. Okay, cool. I am tempted to leave it as is because honestly, that's very sweet. But no, that's just me trying to get out of doing more drawings. Hold on, let's do more. This is a lovely idea, Purple. By the way, thank you for this. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I think this is nice. I'm going to have this one kind of go around the back of the head. I think that makes most sense. So you won't be able to see the middle bit. I could also have me holding like a butterfly or like have a halo behind me just to really just to up it. Let's just keep filling in the blanks for now. I'm going to move this one slightly over here, just so I can do one in the kind of gap there, and I'll have that one kind of turn up behind it, I think. I don't think big sparkly anime eyes. I might for like a different emote. I think this one we have to respect the wholesome intent. Let's leave that out of the way until we add the colour actually. Okay, let's start adding colours now. So I think just vivid pastels. Am I missing something with closed eyes respect? I'm sure that's going to be a Drawfee reference that I'm not aware of, but if anyone cares to illuminate me, please do. Do you illuminate someone? I made that up. Anyway. Whoop. Very cute. Cute. Let's check out Buff Piss. Hold on, I'm going back to the Agi. Oh my goodness. I'm really enjoying this piss first. These are very good. If anyone hasn't checked out the Agi that is currently being worked on in the background, hold on, let me drop the link again. It's very good, and I appreciate all of you. Cool. Right, let's add an edge line there. We've got some kind of middle bits to fill in, which is fine, but that is looking more or less the way I want it to, which is good. Yeah, whoever did the dripping piss is very. I know I didn't want to. Didn't. As soon as it left my mouth, I regretted saying it. Sorry, I'm not going to talk about it anymore. But they're very good. Thank you. Yes, the one in the top left is very good. I will not be referring to it though anymore. I'm sorry, whoever did it. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Lovely. I'm just going to mute it for a second. I will be right back. I am back. The other half's just come over, so I thought I would say hello like a good partner and not ignore her for the sake of a piss stream. Okay. I'm going to fill in the flower crown. And then I think we're going to call it at that for this stream. We are definitely going to do this again on Thursday though, with the main intent of finding some kind of animated emote. So if anyone would like to come up with ideas now, or start brainstorming ready for Thursday, please do. I think the only animated idea we have at the minute is the glasses growing idea, which is great. Yes, we do need to do Blue Kermit as well at some point. Frankly, I think there's a few emotes that are currently there that I'm happy to either rotate out or kind of leave well alone. So there's certainly going to be space for lots of ideas if anyone has them. Cool. Well, this is, if you ask me, a very cute, wholesome flower crown emote. Good. I like this a lot, actually. Let me see if I can build it onto another layer so I can actually twist it without it breaking. Is that breaking, or is it just a bit wonky anyway? I think it's just a bit wonky anyway, that's fine. Cool. I think that is probably our third and final emote for this stream. Thank you everyone for joining me. Hold on, there's a little bit of touch on the edge there. So let's move that. For some reason I'm on the camera now. Oh god. Okay, cool. Yeah, we have 3 new emotes, and whether I'm happy about them or not, I would say doesn't matter anymore, but no, I'm kidding. I like them really. I might do a little bit of cleanup just to make them kind of fit the corners a little bit better. Thank you, Lou, for dropping the link to the Discord. If anyone would like to join the Discord to suggest ideas that isn't already in it, I think everyone might already be in it, to be honest. Let's have a look. Oh, there's like 16 people watching. Hey, that's too many people to be watching this awful, awful content. Thank you for being with us. The next stream will be on Thursday. It's worth saying as well, there is a new Mabim Mam animation currently on Patreon for anyone who's over there at the minute, and that will be going up on Friday for anyone who isn't. But yeah, that's all of my announcements. For the time being, thank you all for joining me. Take care and peace out. Bye!